tried them, we've got the results. Now it's time to shift them a little differently. Get even more value out of them, squeeze the drink out of it. What if you took away something in the next 20 or so minutes that could just skyrocket your wealth profile, the way you think about money, and just the opportunities you see? Does that sound like something you'd like to hear?
Yes!
Can't hear you?
Yes!
There we go, that's better. So this topic is called poor versus abundant mindsets. It's something I'm very passionate about, and I'm still learning a lot about it on my journey, and just expanding my thinking. And I'm really privileged to be able to share it with you guys. So, first to go quite useful with the ideologies. So, I think it was on page 66. You guys there?
Yes. Yep.
Let's do it. So what's the first one? We'll read it out together.
Yes.
So 3, 2, 1. Rich people focus on.
Poor people focus on obstacles. Rich people see opportunities. Rich people see potential growth. Poor people see potential loss. Rich people focus on rewards. Poor people focus on the risks.
There we go.
Is that for fact?
We've said them all once. We've gone over all of them. Let's just explore them in a little bit more detail. So rich people focus on opportunities. What does that mean to you guys?
Basically, if an opportunity comes up and they see value in it, they're going to take it.
Or at least being open to looking for those opportunities that are value instead of
Walking around like this, it's doing like this.
Any potential value that something comes into the life, real patents for you, they will run balls and that.
or just anything that might align to your goals, and being willing to take a look at it and explore it in further detail and work out if it's actually a viable opportunity that you want to take and invest in. If you don't mind, I'll tell you a quick story about what's been happening in my world the last few months. So 2 months ago, I decided to leave my corporate job. The environment wasn't really serving me, and it was just a drain on my energy and time. And it was quite a big decision to make. I knew I was going to make it at some point. It just happened to be a little bit earlier than I initially intended. And I shared a little bit of this a couple of days ago, whereas once I'd finished work, I had this big focus on finding a job. I wasn't really getting anywhere. It was just wasting so much energy applying for applications, a little bit of disappointment, not getting interviews and that back. And I just realized it isn't something that's really going to fulfill me long term. Just going back into the corporate world, into an environment I didn't particularly like. So it went on for about a month, and it's really only been the last 4 to 6 weeks that I've really flew onto this poor versus abundant mindsets. And I just changed the question, like I need to find a job, to how can I create income? Quite simple, but quite wide. So I believe this is like where the first 2 lines come into it. Initially I was choosing on focusing on obstacles, businesses or doing stuff for myself was way too hard. I don't believe in myself, I can't do that. As opposed to when I just decided, okay, how can I actually use what my natural talents are to look at ways to produce income? And since then I've just had so many creative ideas in the work. I haven't fully executed on all of them yet, but it's definitely in the pipeline, and coming to this retreat has definitely been a catalyst for taking the action that I need to. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Smart man. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What can I? It's personal, but what areas are you looking into?
Oh, okay. So,
Look, I see your talents.
Yeah, so there's quite a few. So I've had a look at 7 different income streams which I'm looking into or just exploring in more detail. So things from growing a network marketing business to consulting out to small startups in Brisbane, and I've already got a few contacts all around. So like startups. So I've got friends who've got a startup that do timesheeting and payroll, and it's a fully automated system. And they're essentially 25 employees now. They need to hire 25 in the next 4 to 6 months. So they're growing massively. And just knowing them from uni and what their skills are, it's really good at running their business. But in terms of systemizing it and kind of up-leveling it in a way, they don't seem to have that right mindset to see how it all fits together and how all the business processes fit together. So looking at working with them, then there's a few other startups in Brisbane specifically around languages. So we've got some friends designing apps that help people learn languages quicker and breaks languages down into sounds rather than words, how we traditionally learn them. So it's pretty accelerated stuff. So there's just, and then you can just like small accounting startups that do a lot of outsourcing. There's like so many opportunities in there. You guys watch Shark Tank? Yes. So Steve Baxter is one of the investors on there. He's based in Brisbane, and just some good old ex-colleagues of mine work a lot with him. So there's a lot of opportunities to have a chat to him and see what value I can add in their world, but also just an opportunity for me to learn in just so many different environments and so many like pretty dedicated people who just risking it all and doing something they're really passionate about. And also working with a friend who is the manager of a startup incubator where all startups rent out their space and they all just help each other. And it's such a cool culture where you could be helping other startups, no financial gain or anything for yourself, but more just the power of relationships and the stuff you learn from it. So that's like incredibly powerful. Other opportunities. Been looking at starting up an online membership site for families seeking health advice. There's a family business through some of mum's experience as a pharmacist, and with doctors being so busy, they're not always going down to the right sufficient detail to work out what the root cause of the problem, and just kind of solving 80% of using a Pareto principle where they spend 20% of the time analysing and it'll solve 80% of cases, but it's those other 20 where there's a missing gap. And mum's had a lot of clients who come into the pharmacy who they've like been going to specialists or like about to go see like $300 specialists, and she's just had a chat to them, worked out what the root cause of the problem was, and then given them a remedy to solve what the root cause is, so they didn't have to go spend money on these specialists. And she's got heaps of written testimonials and really, really happy customers who are always just coming to see her. So it's kind of like she gets a lot of pleasure out of doing that, but how can we actually expand it and think bigger to help more people? Which is, you'll see, leverage is going to be a key word when we come down to the next exercise. So that's just a few ideas.
You're a highly organised person, yeah?
Yeah.
How many people aren't highly organised?
Quite a few, yes.
So how could you could be a consultant of showing people how to structure and become organised? Like I'd hire you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just from what I've seen, you've added a lot of value to my life. Because I want to create wealth, yeah? And I've got no structure. I've got my own structures, but implementing it into my life in a formatted way that will move me forward without me getting stuck in my head or not. Okay? That's a value you could definitely add to my life. Yeah, like even with your cards, you know, I was looking at your cards and I'm like, you need to speak to them about those cards. That's another massive value you can add to someone's life. These are ways you can create income through what you bring to the table. And I'm pretty sure everyone here could use you in some way or use your consulting purposes to help us. But we'll definitely be chatting.
It's really funny that you mentioned that, Jeff, because this week I'll be launching a new public page and a new service called the Alignment Mentor,
Awesome.
which is helping people find balance in all life areas, but using my knowledge of systems and just, I suppose, my passion and love of technology to make things a lot easier and a lot more organised. So that you can access stuff.
Yeah.
Just be organised.
I'll be your first person to like your page, mate. Aaron's doing his own thing. I know Aaron's doing his own thing. Each and every one of us, you know, we've got a lot out of. And he's talking positive physiology, yeah? Yeah, which I'll be signing up to learn a lot more from you, mate. You know? Hurry up and get it sorted, would you?
So, what's really helped in this process and changing my mindset is listening to some really wealthy speakers and role models and a few coaches. One in particular might be pushing me along and making me get uncomfortable to grow. But it's all part of the journey, and even now it's been a mindset of being quite scared and nervous to do that, to being actually quite excited about it and just thinking about how I can do it in the most efficient way. So stay tuned. The alignment lecture is coming.
So what Jeff's highlighted there is your natural talents.
Yeah.
So what do you believe is all those natural talents? Jeff's already highlighted some, I'm going to highlight another one. The way you teach, man, awesome. It's totally different. Everyone agree with that, yeah?
Absolutely, bro.
Absolutely.
Because I teach teachers, but not in this sort of environment, mate. But you're very present when you go. You're very calm, like if you're going to stop and say something. And you haven't quite thought it through yet. You can give it a bit of a pause, which is good because everyone sits there and goes, okay, it's having a pause. And then they run it through their head and go, what did he just say? What did he just say? He said that. Cool. And then you start. It's very good. Very good.
Absolutely.
You know how you guys are saying how organised I am and how I do that? I got a 10-step template that I use.
See, that's what you teach.
I wouldn't even thought of that, you know what I mean? Like, the tools that you implement, mate, inspire me to be more organised, you know? Like,
Anyone wanting multiple level, even network markets, but anyone wanting multiple level incomes, you can help. You can provide a service to automatically, and that's from a startup point. You know, people have already got it, might not use it, but there's so many people starting out and want to create wealth. You're the first point of call. Okay, I've got all these ideas. How do I structure them? Sweet.
Now the reason I bring this up, and I'm glad to see it, because remember our retreat, this here had Gordo stumped.
Probably not after the retreat.
And we went through this and the question is, what are your natural talents?
Yeah.
And all he's done is combine all his natural talents. That's what he's passionate about. So then you guys are sitting there and confused and not sure and all that. Gordo's a great example.
Well, when you're talking to you on the phone,
Yeah.
I'm going, wow, this guy can shit. We're on the phone for like an hour and 40 minutes, man.
And he's an opposite day. These are people that you can inspire and serious, look at them, they're all attentive, man. That's awesome, serious, it's awesome.
Feeling empowered?
I received that, yeah, definitely. Close the windows. Yes, so first of all, think of opportunities. So what are problems which normal people have, or obstacles or challenges that you face in your day-to-day life, or you hear work colleagues complaining about, you're like, hey, I might have a solution for that. So start thinking a bit broader, see where there's opportunities to grow, and also focus on what rewards you can get by providing that value and service before we go into this exercise. So just take a quick 30 seconds to read over these rich people ideologies and see if there's ways you can apply them in your life, which maybe you haven't.
Basically, what are you good at?
What are you passionate about too?
Exactly.
That tends to match up.
working with the big man himself. How you going there, Matt?
Good man, not too bad. This one's flowing.
Yeah? Big smile for the camera.
His name is Jeff. He worked hard. Watch it go.
Can I take a photo of you?
Selfie time.
Smile. You gotta get a new look, dude.
I know, it's so 90s. Geordie, how you going, mate?
Hey, good brother.
Yeah, smashing through your work?
Smashing through it, man. It's all coming through from my flow,
Yeah, beautiful.
my energy. I've got big thing I've taken away from this is you've got to keep your energy levels up. That's when you flow. That's when you really start to see the magic happen.
Awesome, awesome. I've got a question for you.
Yep.
Does this make you uncomfortable being so close?
It does, but I know that also being uncomfortable makes you grow as well.
Yeah, beautiful. It's awesome. Well answered.
Look at the concentration.
Got me then.
How's everyone going? Awesome. Another 20 seconds. Can't finish everything, it doesn't matter. We'll work it out. How you going, Matty? I reckon we'll just pause because what's going to happen next is going to be, I'd say, pretty cool. So who would like to share? And we're going to work as a group because we've bonded now. We've been together how many days in a row? Pretty intense hours, and been put through some challenges together. So I think we, as a general consensus and a collective, and like we say, together or individually we're unique, but together we're unstoppable. Yeah? We are unique. Come guys, alone we are unique. Together we are unstoppable. You see that I didn't hear at the back? Are you even there? Okay.
Alone we are unique.
Together we are unstoppable.
There we go. You know, the more energy we put into this, the more information. You know, this could be your multi-million-dollar business idea. This could be where things just go and explode. This is where something you do routinely, you might think of a little bit differently using your natural talents, and suddenly it's so much easier. You've got more time, you've got more business opportunities. You don't know what might come out of this, so if you're going to play low energy, then you might as well just go sit in the rain and lie in the grass and
Get out of the way and show some energy.
yeah? Oh,
Yes.
just stand there. Yeah? So Jeff, what do you think are your natural talents?
Okay, I'm compassionate,
Yeah?
I'm driven, people person, I'm a deep connector, I'm family oriented, I'm a motivator, I like to live a healthy lifestyle, I'm life skilled, I'm willing, I show attraction to show self-belief in others, my energy flows, and I understand the hard way how to do things.
Yeah. 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 You know, we're so critical on our.
Clearly wrong. Cool.
Yeah, so write it
It's on
down.
the head.
Just say, I received that. So look at everyone, open your arms. And just say, I received that.
I received that guy's a laugh on you. That's awesome.
There we go.
I was surprised not to be the first up, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you need people to fucking jump in.
Sorry?
Sometimes you need people to point together, you know, see them.
So Jeff, is there anything like you did when you were a youngster, maybe before you married, which you were really passionate about? What were you getting up to on the weekends? What did you really just enjoy in life? Are you an outdoorsy kind of person?
No, I literally came into my power. Anyone saw the videos know that I missed the first 20 years of my life. As much as it's a negative, I took a positive out of it because I'm aware of it.
What kind of work did you do?
Change.
What kind of work did you do?
Yeah, I worked in the scrapyard. I worked from started, just as a shit kicker and worked my way up to operations manager. Realised there was no destined for greatness in it.
Oh, so you might have some ability in operations and being able to make things work and manage around. That might be a talent, but that's up to you to decide, really.
Leadership.
Let's go, Matty.
Right, so
Everyone will leave this. Come on.
yes, natural challenge. I bring quality in my custom fabrication. I'm creative with that. I can lead others with my knowledge of my trade. So in effect, I can train and lead others through pre-vocational courses. I can train apprentices. I have a passion for water sports. So I can also lead others there. I can bring my passion to them. Bring that quality level of leadership and quality level of experience to that sport.
There we go.
Yeah.
I fully believe that's what we have to call it. Back in Vigo, together.
Yeah, with work,
Yep.
because you talk about work and then you talk about your passion for paddleboarding and kite surfing.
Yeah.
This is right.
Yep.
So, what do you do well at work that would fit in easily with your passion with kite surfing that I know you're good at? We've seen it.
Well, if I apply the methods I use at work and how I show up at work,
If that doesn't sound very good to me.
I do apply those methods.
So
at
where?
work. What are they? So from good target, like you get guys in the I give direction effectively when I'm there. I lead them well. I give them quality direction.
If you're a leader, will you lead them like talking like that?
No, I don't.
Talk to me like you lead me. Come on. I'm in your work. You're going to lead me.
Yeah, right. So,
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
who's role playing here?
Not the open up.
No worries.
We've got this pocket rocket Steve who's just rocked up. It's his first day.
Yep, first day, right. So Steve, welcome to our crew. Mate, I'd like you to focus on me for 2 seconds.
I'm sorry, mate.
Alright? So this is our crew, this is our department. What I'm going to do with you today, I'm going to give you some guidance around my leading hands, myself. I'm going to show you around.
What's your job again, mate?
So I'm going to be your direct supervisor, yeah?
Direct to.
I'm going to be your direct supervisor. So you can just focus for 2 seconds. It's fine. Yeah. So these two boys are my direct leading hands, and they'll be your first report, okay? And the rest of these guys are your crew. So your job, effectively for the next week, is just to be trained, yeah? Right, so
I'm not very exciting. I don't think I want this job.
you don't want it, you know where the door is, really, don't you?
It's all right.
Yeah. All right.
What is this job? What are you telling me about? That's what I want to know.
So-
It doesn't have to be a job. What are you telling me about? What are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about custom fabrication. I'm leading shipbuilding company in Australia who's building the next air warfare destroyers for the Australian Navy.
passionate about.
And think about why.
Why, your talents. Be passionate about it. If you get up there and just say, yeah, I want to do this, I'm going to do this and that. If you can't convince anyone else, it's not real. And it can be the simplest thing. You could just make someone happy or laugh. That could be your absolute talent. So don't get caught up in your heads, just go with it. If you have to simplify, you have to simplify. If you have to make the picture massive, because you get excited about it, do it.
So let's have a look at Steve's Outback workout.
Oh, where did that come from?
Steve loves fitness. Steve always loved going remote, fishing.
I haven't brought that into it, man, but if you want to go fishing,
No, but more getting away, yeah?
yeah,
And
well,
not
I
having-
might as well bring it up. And this is huge. What I'm passionate about and what I've been able to develop. It's a work in progress, but all my talents, all the things I'm passionate about, all the things I love in life, being able to combine them into one thing. The outdoors, my love of nature, and you could say my craziness around reptiles, snakes mainly, but bringing that to people, like, you can go work out at gyms. Who goes to gyms here? Do you always enjoy your gym sessions? Is there always people in there a bit scattered and you can't do what you want, or... Yeah, wouldn't you want somewhere where you go in the outdoors? Connect with nature, get away from the cities, get away from the scatter. Not only go out and work on your fitness, work on your mindset. Maybe have a little bit of adventure, be really, really tested. Would you think you'd grow more from that than just going training in a robotic gym?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
See, I'm passionate about fitness, passionate about the outdoors, passionate about getting away, but showing people other ways, better ways. This is one of my better ways. It is. So that's what I'm passionate about, and this is what this exercise is huge on. Combine all these passions and find somewhere to add value to people's lives. It can be simple, but it can be massive. Mine's massive. This is part of it too, anyway.
Did Steve talk about exactly what he would be doing? No. Did he talk about why he loves it and why he's passionate about it? And do you see if you come from why, how much more powerful it is? Like Leo says, people don't care what you do, they care why you do it.
Looks like I've got a retreat field already. Thank you for that, all the support there, Gordon. I was going to talk about something else, but that's cool. So, you see the gist of all this here. Let's get into it.
Let's get the energy up. Who's
Let's
up
get
next?
the energy up. What are you passionate about? What are your talents? Just paint a picture. Come on!
Alright, my natural talents are, I'm a good speaker, I'm a natural born leader, I'm not afraid to take risks, I see opportunities and I'm going to take them. I'm passionate about fitness, sports, coaching, mentoring, empowering and motivating people. I'm team orientated, I'm consistent, reliable, responsible, I'm routine based, I'm a great listener, I'm a people person and I'm good at making people laugh.
Yeah!
You guys come up the front when you like. So, if there's any is there anything else anyone wants to add? Do you want to come up? Yeah. Karen.
I've got an issue. That's one thing. That was the biggest pickup I picked up on you. Like before I knew you, just through messaging. I said that to you. Remember? I said,
Thank you, brothers. I received that.
Alright, I'm a visual person. I see many pictures. I love to draw, always have. Honest, hands-on, I love working with my hands. I love paint, all types. I love old start with. And you guys talk about going to the gym and you get all pumped. But when you suit up and you lock yourself in a spray booth, you crank it up to 35 degrees and you have one shot at it, it's just all rush. That's why I love spray painting. It's just, especially if it's a complex job, like a 2-stage or 3-stage metallic, and you load up the clear, you get it in one go, it's fucking into the shit. You feel like a king. Oh yeah, because you come out and you're sweating, man, you crank up to 35 degrees, you have a fucking monkey suit on, mask, mate. And then you load up a fucking gun, you got a litre of paint in there, it's a kilo you're held over the roof. And you've got to keep your pattern right, like you can't. Hey Pete, awesome. You guys have got good back.
What about the oils, man?
That's a different thing altogether. That's talking to new people. Something I'm out of my comfort zone because I'm not a big talker, as you know.
Sorry, you say I'm not a big talker.
You're doing it pretty good now.
Well, that's what that's all about. It's introducing people to the product and showing them what it can do for them and knowing what the product is and how it can work for them. They're the right people too. I love cars, but a lot of people in the car game are not the best sort of people, to be honest. But essential oils and wellness and well-being and spiritual type people, you can grow with them. And they, when you're confident, then they're confident to you. And it's an exchange. I love cars, always have. But like I said, it's not always the best environment. Dusty, dirty. But if you love it, you love it. You know? I like building them.
I think you like people in general, like people quite nice to talk to.
And if you can, and if you smile at them and they smile back, I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce!
Not too many, the wrong sort.
Can you, because we've had a couple of combos and you're all about cars, do you think there's a way of doing something quite simple like creating a forum or a help centre or a website or somewhere where people are enthusiastic on cars, enthusiastic on spray painting tips and all the rest of it? You can go and put your expertise in there and offer help and solutions.
That's another thing I'm passionate about. It's actually transformation. You get something that's worn out and broken or shit lost or whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. You can bring it back to life, like brand new, like restoring it. Whether it be a car, whether it be a chair, whether it be a person. You get a person that's broken down, like Lee. Broken down, man. He turns them into fucking monsters.
Yeah.
Then sets them back in the world and change other people's lives.
Yeah!
That's what they call the work. They call us fucking. You as to develop people from inspiring with your story. I'll turn my life around. People are the transformational. What can you put on the end of that? Life restorer.
Life restorer! Yeah!
Transforming things. That's it, that's for me. I don't have the book, but look at you.
There he is! Peter Bella! Yeah!
Music makes a massive passion of mine. And I can be really down as soon as I'm listening to music, bang, I'm up again. I'm going to change the world via music. I'm going to put learnings in music and from my dark past and change the world. Leading and challenging environments, I proved myself the other day on the mountain that I've still got that in mind. I'm still being there. So leading that with fitness as well. Fitness is another one that I'm massive. And I've got a vision that's there, and it's
What's your vision? The positivity. It just flows. Very spiritual too. And I think we can all learn a lot from that, from Alan's teaching as well. Quantum field and to be very grateful. I'd just like to say to you guys, this is a beautiful opportunity. Embrace it all. Next level. Love you all.
From the heart, brother.
So does anyone else have other feedback for Liam about things he is really good at from chatting to him, getting to know him? How committed he was on the mountain?
Well, yeah, your commitment up there is next level, dude, with those shoulders. Consider me had to put a freaking, on it. I was struggling with my shoulders.
It's what they call putting skin in the game.
Twice the size of it. You showed some freaking heart. A lot of heart, a lot of heart.
It takes like a lot of guys would quit that. You got your two shoulders, both girls, both starter, and you hit the brothers. That shows me that you have a virus there. As a man, you step up to the next level. That takes hard work. Do it hard work.
Taking it all in, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait. I live with you. Known you for a long time. I don't know that long anymore. The man that's standing here, someone completely different. You know, you're driven, you've got actual like purpose, and that funny inside guy that you always were is now on the outside, and it just flows constantly. And I'm so proud, not only as a beast runner, but as your brother. You know, like, you know, in return, let's say in return, you reckon help me, who's the number one motivator? Come on, give it up for Dave! Yeah! You've owned this, dude, and you need to wear that medal with pride. Because I know that everyone here knows things have been real challenging, and the mindset stuff we've been doing takes this out of your head, out of your body, to somewhere else, and then you come snapping back, and you're like, where the fuck have I been? Every single one of you standing here, look at the smiles on your face, the way you're presenting yourself. You know, clarity, yeah? I'm proud. All of you. That's it.
Oh, here he is.
I'm going to stand in the back of the room, man.
Oh, of course you are. You look at me the whole time, freaking out. Leroy! I am great at encouraging people. I am great at sort of pushing people to get themselves that little bit further so they can make next milestones. I've realised I'm great at leading. I'm good at leading people. I'm good at getting to get where they need to be. I'm good at pushing them without knowing that they're getting pushed. Sorry, mate.
In that voice of using the team today.
Yeah.
Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee.
Can't hear your music.
Much of a voice left, thanks. I'm also good at being able to grab a situation and change the view on it, like, and explain it in a different way so people get the idea and get the task better, and so they understand the information in a different delivery that isn't normally delivered. Family, I'm great with my family. I'm only going to get better and better with my family. My greatness level is going to go through the roof. And I think I motivate, not think I know I motivate people. I know it's my greatest quality that I motivate people.
Yes, Paul.
That's right. I think that's where I'm at. Listen.
You also, you support people on such a high level. I don't think you realise. Like, you're so caring and I can't even explain the words I'm trying to use. Our trip up the mountain, our trip to the waterfalls,
without even thinking, you're like, come on, mate, man, you've got this. And I know it's all about leading, like, you know, leaders creating leaders to lead others, you know, like, but you put such a personal touch on everything you do. And it's not just, no, mate, you've got this. It's, no, you got this. You know? And it's heartfelt, that's what it's all about.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You know what, Lee? You've got the greatest leadership quality, and that is leadership without ego. From here, a true leader, a true warrior.
Thank you.
You've got the dream job, you've got the good-looking wife, the perfect family, you've got everything, you've got employment, foods like us are kill food. So you have everything, you have determination, consistency, passion, everything. Drive, your drive is up in your life. And it's just only just keep going, like, no, I find that, there's so much love. I love it.
Beautiful.
You see it already, like just in your persona. But the way you showed up every single day and not got in your head once, or at least not shown it, is inspiring. It's inspiring. Like you can see each and every one of us like this, and you're just like this the whole time, man. You never once showed weakness, not once. Not once have I seen weakness in you. Ever since the day I met you, you know? And each and every one of us has shown weakness, except for you. You didn't show it once. Not once.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Can you all agree with that?
Yep, 100%.
You're an airplane pilot, man. When you're sitting at ground level, you know you can fly to the top. Yes. Fucking go for it, buddy. Yes!
I received that. Thank you.
Now I'm just getting embarrassed.
Own it, brother.
We're here for you, and we just want to honour like the experience that you've added to our retreat. The coaches, the other brothers. What I love so much is your kindness and just your committed to the team. Like how many extra loads did you have carrying the stretcher when you didn't need to because you could see others were struggling at it? That's not a quality you can buy anywhere really. And I see you in this wanting to shift your career to do something new. But you kind of like come back and not kind of looking at all of your talents and all the things we love and really, really appreciate about you. And thinking about how can I use these to serve more people and to do it in a way that allows me to live the life that I want to live.
I want to bring my close mate up here. Yeah, over here. I'm going to bring up Albie. You want to hear passion about what he does? The man who uses his talents. Has he been inspiring on the trip you guys?
Yes!
Consistently. It seriously is passionate. He's been doing my head in with all these little guys, but serious. He pushes me all the time. That's what a great leader does. He doesn't push me by telling me what to do. He tells me what I'm good at. It's like you guys have been doing here, and that's huge. That's what you're good at. You're good at. You're good at. We're all good at it. So, Albie, tell us. You've empowered me with your better way.
You know what excites me is just this. Just having the ability to share these moments. It's not very common, you know. where do you see a band of brothers coming together, sharing their deepest secrets, just fucking playing full out? Full out. You know, and every single one of you have done that. And the more you guys push, the more we push. No, I didn't come here for my own breakthrough, because you guys played the full out. It just happened. You know, I just in that car yesterday, I just saw all my visions and everything about to happen. You know, every single person that impacts. You know, it's just beginning. You know, and it just gives me so much fucking happiness knowing that I can impact so many lives. Whoa, just my heart is you guys, one special man who pushed me, even when I had my self-worth issues, had my self-doubts. Lord, no, there's probably a better way. He just goes, yeah, here's your power, take it. You don't owe me anything, just fucking take it. And each one of you have done that as well. It's not the end. This is just the fucking like do that every single day of the last day of life. Whatever it is, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. No, it is rain outside, you know? You don't know what's going to come tomorrow. You know, if you finish the day, you don't know everything you can do. That's fun. That's the power. Yeah? Know that I'll share one of your bubbles to the max. Share connection with every single one of you. That fucking big me joy and happiness and knows I'll make a difference. That's what I want. Fucking love everyone.
Yeah, I'll be.
You want one more share? You want one more share? One more share? I'm going to... Everyone mind by this man here? Seriously, you want to take it to a spiritual level? Stand up anywhere here. Stand up anywhere. Fuck, where do I start? Woo! I've always known deep down there was something within me that was fucking destined for something massive. I never knew what it was. I never believed in it. Always had such a joyful passion for life. And every time I grew, I came to love myself more, and I noticed that I was inspiring the people around me. When I started to awaken to who I really was, I wanted to awaken others. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew it's what I wanted to do. I've always, even when I was really young at primary school, I always was trying to help people with their problems. I remember in grade 3, my teacher noticed that I was trying to help this kid whose parents had just divorced, and I was telling him it's alright, you're going to be alright. So I've always known that I'm here to help, I'm here to grow people. Last night when I helped Matt find his purpose, when I helped Matt realise his values and how he can find fulfilment and joy, like, it's a feeling that is just so indescribable. It's fulfillment on such a deep level. It's just you want more, you want to keep it going, and I know that I'm not just impacting your lives, because you're going to go back, you're going to lead your families. You're going to go back, you're going to inspire other people. It's the ripple effect. And to feel that, it's so humbling, to be honest. It's motivating and humbling. Like, first time I came on the retreat and I went up that mountain, I actually cried tears of joy and of gratefulness. For the first time in my life, I cried tears of gratefulness because I realised that I now have a vehicle
to express my true authentic self, someone who's compassionate, someone who is emotionally intelligent and can I can put myself in your shoes and see where you've got resistance and how you can overcome that. To be able to live a life of joy and contribution every day, to keep on growing and to step into my power, and for Lee giving me the space to actually express my leadership qualities, because sport wasn't for me. There was too much scatter. I was always the encouraging one. And I just knew it wasn't for me, but I knew deep down there was something for me. To be surrounded by guys with amazing energy on the same path. I'm just so grateful, guys, honestly. I know why I'm here and I'm doing it. I'm rocking it. The time is now. I'm living it now. So thank you for being a part of my journey, and let's rock this shit.
Someone of your age, and it doesn't take us as a media to set up. You're the most deep, fucking mind-blowing person I've ever had a conversation with, mate. Like, I don't know how many times I've had a combo. Whoa. How confident is he too? Kudos to you, I think. You're destined massively.
Thank you, brother. I accept that.
All the brothers will agree as well. You bring spirituality to a whole new level. Like, we've learned so much about quantum field, higher consciousness, awareness, heart center. That is just, I've taken so many learnings and teachings from you. I'm applied to everyday life. So I want to say thank you so much. And all the brothers, thank you.
Like we said, at your age, man, I can't get over how young you are and how, in touch with your spirit you are. That's just, it blows my mind what you taught us. And no one could have put your touch on it. Like, I don't care who taught it, but you were meant to teach that. Literally meant to teach that. We're all sitting young. You know, I can't wait to get on a webinar with you, man. I really can't. All of us, you know, and sit down and go over this stuff in a deep, you know, when we're not in the classroom, and just really, take it to the next level, bro. I can't wait. It's awesome. Thank you.
I'd just like to say also, you know, just capping on that, you know, I'm pretty spiritual myself, and I'm like, oh yeah, coming to this retreat, it's going to be cool, and awesome, and like, you know, Mr. Quantum Field walks up there, you know, oh yeah, you got the cappuccino, you've had the froth, but you haven't really said this is poured out this underneath, but it's like,
Because we're learning, and I have to add, especially because of what happened last night, the fact that to get me here, my wife said to put it out to the universe, and it got me here, and have that breakthrough with you, like all these lads say, for you to be so in touch with who you are, who you've been, and who you're becoming, to help me in that way. If it was just for that purpose, fucking it's all worth it, man. All worth it.
Can we say how powerful our natural talents are? I'm gonna thank you later. We're building up to do a little thing. We'll do that later. We've got to get you to stand up, give me a round of applause, but because none of this here, this emotion, this connection, this vision would not be possible without this man down here. So grateful, man.
it's a common place for it all, isn't it?
keep rolling.
This is what it is, guys. This is what it's about. This group has taken to a whole new level. I swear. A whole new level. Something to be really proud of. Really.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen him get emotional.
He runs off, that's all.
I don't know what's next. I reckon I don't know.
Maybe we'll have a quick brainstorm about how to finish off the activity.
What's that?
An explosion.
What are we doing? I think the top end will go on.
Find the right page first. There we go. Okay, so we've now got an understanding of our natural talents here. We're pretty pumped about that. We really see and appreciate the value in others. But it takes one to know one. So what you see in others, you have to have some part of reflection in yourself. We talk about role models and modelling, and so much potential in all of us which we can just use and leverage and just inspire and just learn from each other. Not so much challenge, but the opportunity to look at the rich mindset is how can we use our natural talents in a way that will allow us to live out our life purpose and just live a life that we're so fulfilled that money's not an issue and money just flows through as a natural progression of that. We've got the right intention for doing what we're doing then, and all the abundance, all the wealth, all the freedom, everything we've ever wanted, it's just there, right in front of us. So I think we might do this one in groups of two, so people across from the table speed, if you would join in. Oh yes? Sure. So we're going to have a quick toilet break, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, I reckon quick toilet break and just walk around for just taking the rain.
Let's do that.